Talk to me about Northman, because Northman's another one which was critically acclaimed but didn't make a great deal of money. You really like that?
Yeah, I think Northman was a masterpiece, man. I mean, Northman was really good. Why didn't it connect with?
I mean, a lot of his
I'm not sure.
marketing.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think a lot of the marketing was quite strong. I think
I skipped it.
Yeah.
I saw the posters, I saw the trailer. I was like, this doesn't like a film for me. I honestly, I was like, I'm not sure this is a film that appeals to me as a black man. Like,
Okay.
I was like this, and I'd love to see the demographic breakdown of who saw the Northman.
do you know what? Now that I've watched the Northman, there's so many parallels I can make towards like black people, but like I
don't know his story. So what's the parallels?
Okay, the story of the Northman is essentially the story of. It's essentially the story of like Mufasa, and it's essentially Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially an evil uncle usurping the throne of the king and sending his son into exile, and his son coming back to take the throne. But I think with the Northman, the flip, there's a kind of a flip in the movie that his childhood understanding of the dynamics that sent him into exile was a complete distortion of the reality. And in reality, he thought that he had been sent away by his evil usurping uncle who had kidnapped his mother, kept her against her will, and sent him into exile. Whereas his father was a brute who had beaten on his mother and who had abused her, and her mother had begged and supported and supported her uncle in usurping the throne and for saving her life and ending her misery. And she said that she'd do it again and that she loved the uncle. And that was, you had like almost a kind of an emotional... Yeah, you had a complete emotional break because his childhood understanding of the world and what motivated him throughout his entire life was a complete fiction that he had like manifested in his head to keep him alive.
Which makes sense. A child living through trauma.
So yeah, I think it's such a deeper movie, but like I think they marketed it as this kind of Viking savage kind of thing.
Okay.
And I looked at it and was
right.
No,
okay. So again, I agree. Good film. I thought it lacked something in terms of the plot. I think it moved a bit too quickly, and I'm not sure I got exactly the payoff at the end. But like stylistically, like this was kind of with Batman, great stylistic stuff going on there. Like, you know, apart from that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, like if you don't mind a bit of blood and guts, you know, kind of a bit of Viking
Honestly,
stuff, and also you've got a nice relationship with Anya Taylor-Joy and Skarsgård in there. So there's like a kind of romance chemistry, I think, that works. And Robert Eggers is kind of supposed to be like an interesting guy in the industry. So like, I think it was fine.
I'd give it a watch, bro.
Yeah?
Definitely. If there's one movie you double back and watch.
Lion King with a plot twist. Sounds interesting.